Consider yourself challenged. Starting today, I'll be publishing every weekday for the next 4 weeks, and I want you to join me. So we'll be publishing together. That's 5 new videos every single week. In 2014, I started blogging regularly on my website, jasonscottmontoya.com. And throughout my journey, I've gone on multiple blogging challenges, and most of them have been weekday blogging challenges, 1 new post every weekday. And when I first started blogging, I did 3 posts a week, and one of them was write-up article, and the other 2 were simpler posts, so they were easier. And I eventually moved towards this weekday blogging challenge. Seth Godin was one of the earlier ones that I participated in. I ended up doing some of my own challenges with some other people. These weekday blogging challenges have helped me finish my books. Path of the Freelancer is my first book. The Jump was my second book, and a blogging challenge really helped me finish this one. And a blogging challenge I did in 2024 helped me write a bunch of sections in this book. And you can tell it's a lot bigger book. So this was a lot harder to get going, and I'm about 90% finished. Blogging challenges have been such a huge part of my development as a writer, as an author, as a blogger, and it's just been a really powerful experience. So I want to take that, and with the challenge of one of my friends, Ivan Alfaro, who's on the From Pain to Gain YouTube channel, is going to join me, and he's challenged me to a challenge, and so I'm challenging you to a challenge. So we're going to continue to keep this going, and I've invited a few other friends to join us, and I'd like you to do that as well. And I see this as a wonderful opportunity for me, who's taking YouTube serious this year, to be able to expand on the challenges that I've already done in January and February and March to this point, and be able to lean in further to keep the activity going, and also to push into some new territory with the content that I'm creating. Now, as we do this challenge, I want you to think about how to make this challenge both as simple as possible, not try to overcomplicate it or add too much friction to the point where you won't actually do the challenge. I want you to do the challenge. But I want the challenge to be challenging for you and for me. And so whatever this challenge needs to be for you, I want you to take that and sort of lean into it just a little bit further than you're comfortable with. So if simply publishing a new video once every weekday, Monday through Friday, if that's something you've never done, then that could be the challenge itself. It's simply about volume. Can you publish that many videos? Okay. Now, if you've done something like that before and you've already pushed yourself to that level, then my encouragement would be to take it to the next step, take it a little bit further. What's something you could add to that weekday blogging challenge that would push you a little bit further than what you would do just by simply doing the volume? So for example, for me, in January and February and March thus far, I've been able to publish 1 video per weekday throughout all 3 of these months on average. And so a lot of that's been enabled by my podcast library. I have a ton of episodes, and I've been pulling clips from those. So I'm going to add a layer, which is a weekday YouTube challenge. And that challenge, I'm going to eliminate clips from that activity. I might still post clips, but I won't consider that my 1 video. If I do, it'll be on top of the video. So the videos that I'm wanting to do every single weekday is like this: fireside chats, where I'm talking to you, talking to the camera. I will also include my podcast episodes, because there's a lot of time involved in their long form content. So it'll be podcast episodes and fireside chats. We got 4 weeks we're going to do this. That's 5 a week. That's 20 videos that I need to produce. And so that'll be volume for me to reach, but also really focusing on a different type of content than I have been. And that allows me another experiment to see how the different forms of content all play different roles in helping me reach my goal to get monetized as a YouTuber. Now, if you're new to YouTube and you haven't done anything, then just keep it simple. You start with your webcam, use your iPhone, whatever you need to do, just start simple. Think about, like, you're going to send a video to a friend, and you just want to send them a video message in the morning before you start your day. Maybe it's to your mom or your dad or a friend or a neighbor or someone at work. Imagine that you're doing that. You're just simply going to take that video and publish it to YouTube. Share a story of your life, share some advice or wisdom, use that as sort of a mental exercise to be able to produce the video, then publish it to YouTube, and then send it to your friend. So for example, I had someone reach out to me about podcasting. I'm going to record a video where I answer these questions about podcasting, because I'm a podcaster and I've learned a lot over the 100+ episodes that I've already done. So I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, help somebody out, also record a video, and now I've accomplished one of my days. I want you to do this challenge because I believe for me and for you and for us, it's going to open opportunities for us. It's going to open the door of opportunity for growing our channel, becoming monetized, or it might be an avenue for you to grow your business, whether you're a freelancer or you're a small business owner or you have other aspirations. YouTube is an opportunity for us to expand on those ideas and to build a platform and to build our online brand and reputation and influence to be able to move forward with our entrepreneurial and creative ideas. This isn't about perfection. This isn't about creating 20 perfect YouTube videos. This is about progress. This is about going on a challenge and going on the journey and doing something that pushes us a little beyond our comfort zone, allows us to accomplish some creative achievements. And by doing so, it changes us and we grow and we become a better version of ourselves and we become a better talent at producing videos, which will help us as we continue to grow and create our businesses and our YouTube channels. What's the worst that can happen? That you fail and that you fail big, that I fail and I fail big. Nothing happens. Nobody watches. Is that really that big of a deal? If nothing happens, then you've wasted a few hours or a few weeks of your time. You could have been watching Netflix or doing something else, but at least at this point, you'll have at least created something for yourself. You'll at least have done something, and that's an achievement in itself. When I wrote my first book, Path of the Freelancer, that was really the mindset I had. Is my goal was not to sell a bunch of copies. It was not to become a famous author. My goal was to have a finished, published book, and I finished this book for myself. And I thought, you know what? This blueprint has really helped me grow my freelancing business. And I'm going to leave it as a breadcrumb for anyone else that says, hey, I want to be a freelancer. And this could help you as well. And so that's been my expectation for that book. And that's how I want you to think about this YouTube challenge, which is this is for you. This is something that helps you, that inspires you, that encourages you, that boosts your morale. And see what happens. See what opportunity doors it opens for you. Join me on this challenge. 1 video per weekday. Start as soon as you see this video, as soon as you're able or have the capacity to get going, get moving. And for the next 4 weeks, we're going to do this challenge. Once you are fully committed to this challenge, your brain will automatically start to think, how do I accomplish this objective? How do I shoot the videos? How do I edit them? How do I do this? Hopefully, if you're wanting to participate, you already have some of those pieces in place. You're not completely fresh. But if you don't, go YouTube some of your questions and find the information you need. And even if this was just a trigger to get you to move another step towards creating a YouTube channel, publishing your first video, that would be a win. But for the rest of us, we really want to publish these 20 videos over the next 4 weeks. And as you start thinking about how to do that, you'll be thinking about when you can shoot, when you can edit. And for me, I freelance half my day during the week. Each of the weekdays is dedicated to my freelancing. So I have half of my day to potentially allocate towards this challenge. I also have nights and weekends that I have pockets of time where I could shoot something. I'm actually shooting this. It's Wednesday night. It's 10:17 p.m. I was able to pull up the camera. I have a really simple process. I walk into my office. I got the camera here. I got the microphone here, and I turn on the lights and I'm good to go. I start shooting and here we go. So I have a frictionless process to make this really easy and fast. And then I use Riverside, which makes it really easy to take the video footage and edit it into a finished product. So that'll help me get this process going. And then I'll have some videos to continue adding to the queue. And I'll shoot these videos as I'm able. If you're a blogger like myself, think about all the blogs you've written, the things you've written. Those can be scripts for videos. Pull up one of your past blogs and use that as a script and do a YouTube video of it. Add some new fresh stuff if it's an older one. But that's an advantage that us bloggers have is we've got tons of content to work with. If you've written a book, just start pulling some elements out of the book and do some videos on that. If you haven't done any of those, then just think about some ideas or things you've told people in the past or stories that you've shared many, many times to friends and family. Tap into the repository of ideas and stories that you already have in your mind. And that'll help you get started to make it a little bit easier, especially on those earlier videos. You could start with a simple video as that you're accepting the challenge, and this is what the challenge looks like for you. Use the hashtag Weekday YouTube Challenge. So, will you be joining us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're going to participate, post the link to your YouTube channel below, and I'll be happy to follow you. And we'll go on this journey together. If you're interested, I have a Discord community. It's called the Share Life Academy. We've got a thread in there. If you'd like to participate, I'll put a link below to the page about the Academy, and then you can just fill out the form, and it's free to participate, and it's in Discord. If you don't have a Discord account, you can create one and join, and we'll have a thread where we're sharing back and forth, and you're welcome to participate in that community.